Good morning, class. Today we will be talking about a new topic, possessive nouns. Now I want to do a quick review of the lesson that we learned last week. Can you tell me what is a noun? Good. A noun is a person, place, or thing. Okay. A possessive noun is a noun that shows possession. In order to make a noun possessive, we must add an apostrophe and an S to the word. So let's keep in mind that the apostrophe and an S. So let's not get the apostrophe mixed with the comma. The apostrophe is here, and this could be a comma here. Now this is a very important lesson because it will teach you how to write and communicate effectively in your writing and in our society, okay? So everyone, take a moment to think about something that you own. Everybody owns something. Okay, now today we are going to learn how to write, say, and identify a singular possessive noun. So, we're going to write a few examples on the board. So, if I want to start off with Jack, hat. Now, let's say that out loud. Now, it's great to say it out loud. And it's also great to repeat it to yourself silently if you're working on an activity individually or if you're taking a test. So, Jack, hat. That doesn't sound correct. But if we add a apostrophe S to Jack to make that possessive, then we can repeat it. Jack's hat. And that sounds better. Much better. So, one more example. Let's say girl, restroom. In order to make girl possessive, we must add an apostrophe and an S to girls. Girls, restroom. Good job. So we're going to do a couple more of these examples on the board. And let's say cat mittens. Let's say that out loud. Cat mittens. In order to make this noun possessive, we must add an apostrophe S to cats. Cats. So we have cats mittens. I'm going to do one more example for. So let's say Miss Newell desk. Now let's say that out loud. Miss Newell desk. But we have to make Miss Newell possessive, so what do we need to add to Miss Newell? An apostrophe S. Good job. So after we say that out loud, Miss Newell's desk. That is good. Now there are some nouns that you do not have to add apostrophe S to make it plural, but we will learn about these in another lesson. Now, we're going to work together in groups. The neighbor that is to your left is in the group with you. And if you will turn over your worksheet, stirring up possessives. Stirring up possessives. Now, let's read the directions. It says, match your mugs to find each person's clothing. Write the matching words on the lines. You have to add an apostrophe and an S to show ownership. And the first one has been done for you, which was Mom's gloves. I'm going to give you a few minutes to work on this with your group, and then we will discuss the answers. Okay, time is up. Now I need you to trade papers with your neighbor on the right, and we're going to grade each other's papers. We're going to put a a few of these on the board, and you can just check your answers as we go. So number 2 was boy scarf. And we know we had to add a apostrophe S to boys to make boy scarf. Now they had lady hat. And what do we have to add to lady to make her possess the hat? Apostrophe S, which is lady's hat. We're going to do one more example. Child coat. And we have to add apostrophe S to child because the child possesses the coat. So okay. So now you can pass those papers to the person to your left, please. We're going to take those up. So one more thing I want to go over with you. With the examples that we have Jack's hat. What we're going to go through and we're going to underline the person or thing that possesses something. Whatever that person or thing possess, we will circle it. So with our first example, we know that Jack's possess something. So we're going to underline Jack, and Jack possesses the hat. So that's what we will circle. Good job. So next we have girls, which is our possessive noun. What does the girl possess? Restroom. Shows possession to the restroom. So then we have cat's mittens. So what is the cat showing possession of? So we underline cats and we're going to circle mittens. And we're going to do just one more here. And we know that Miss Newell is a possessive noun. What does Miss Newell show possession of? Her desk. So that's a good job. So now briefly what we're going to do, we're going to work individually. You will not be able to communicate with your neighbors beside you or in front of you. This is an activity that you will do on your own. Now if you will turn your worksheet over quick on their feet. And you will have a few minutes to work on this worksheet, and this will be turned in for a grade. Okay, now that we turned in the worksheet, we're going to review what we learned. Now we're going to go over briefly what we learned. We learned that a noun is a person, place, or thing. A possessive noun is a noun that shows possession. In order to make a noun possessive, you have to add a apostrophe and an S to the noun. Okay, so tonight I want you to work on this worksheet, possessive nouns. So you may put that in your homework folder. If you have any questions, it is important to write down your questions so that you can bring them to my attention when you come in school tomorrow. Okay, now if everyone will get their writing journal out so that they can write about their understanding of the topic, possessive nouns. Whatever it is that you understand or do not understand, you may put in this paragraph or more in your journal.